For those who haven't gone through, maybe a master's or doctoral program, I would say for a practitioner, what's interesting is the master's was more applied, and I was able to take more out of the master's that I felt had application to everyday work. But there are many days I fail to see the legitimate impact of some of my doctoral work because, and I think we need to do better with this in academia for those that, especially in education, in ensuring that what we're teaching and what students are learning is truly practical and reflects in some degree what we're going to do on a daily basis. And I think about, accounting, and I think about other areas. Well, if you're going through and getting your CPA, you're going to do much of what you learn in the coursework to get a CPA. A lot of the work in being a principal and a superintendent academically, a lot of it just isn't directly applicable. And I'd like to see a bigger focus on case studies and truly preparing folks for the actual experience and preparing better. And I will tell you, never in my education, and I've probably had a lot more formal special education training, a lot more formal principal training than some, and never in there was managing an IEP meeting ever a part of my training or educational experience. And how do we fundamentally not incorporate training educators on how to either chair, manage, understand in any detail or depth something that has such an enormous impact in the school environment? So are we serving our children the best, our children with disabilities the best, by not doing any form of training along the way in that very formal process? And even, I'm sure there are some programs that do this, and I'm just not aware of them, but my belief is that we probably do more of the technical approach and discussion of the legal requirements and who has to attend. And again, it's probably a little bit more theoretical versus we need to teach the soft skills of how to navigate and ensure the quality building of an IEP. Most principals, most administrators do not know how to quickly evaluate the quality of an IEP. They don't know what they're looking for in the PLAF to ensure it's aligned to the goals, to ensure that's aligned to the services. And that's the crux of the whole enterprise. But how can we hold principals accountable where nowhere along the process we train them? So there's much work that I think needs to be done, and we have fabulous universities and fabulous professors, and I think it's just about bringing people together and melding theory and great academia with practice and also emerging trends in our field, because I tell you, just in the last 10 years, things have changed quite a bit in the national landscape and education as a whole. So we just need to work together, collaborate, and talk more about how we train leaders of the special education process.